Okay. Hello, Dragon's Wayfarers, Dragon here, and I'm gonna try and finish up Alchemy Mysteries Prague Legends. And making sure audio levels are good. And yeah, let's get back to it. And what was my task? Okay. Okay, that's an interesting way to clean up. Realistically, I would just take a far away shot so I get more of the pictures of the footsteps. Oh, got a match, I assume. Which includes little fades and lines in the paw and no. Just match the more distinct ones. There we go.
Time to get some sleep, Eva. The time has come.
I have the amulet. Shouldn't that have stopped him?
At Rudolph II's court, the black alchemists tried to create an artificial man, a golem. He was to become the defender of the empire. But in reality, its creators wanted to seize Rudolph's empire first, and the whole world after that. If the emperor's heir had been sacrificed, the golem would have possessed such an amazing superpower. Ava, my princess, I will weaken the spell. My magic will wake you up, 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 wake you up.
The girl is going to be asleep for a while. She won't be able to escape. I've taken the amulet.
I hope there won't be a failure again, such as there was with her sister. It was a miracle to find Sarah's sister after so many years. It was easy to lure the naive Eva to Prague.
Carl, this boy Adam can prevent us from reaching our goal.
Don't you worry, Anna. The golem will take care of him. Now we must prepare the ritual.
Adam, I need to let him know.
So, took everything, whatever. The amulet was supposed to protect me. Now he somehow, cast some kind of sleep spell? Shouldn't the amulet have stopped that?
They have taken everything except for the jewelry box.
Okay, so I actually can't finish this because I don't have Dead Man's Secret. Cup is made of gold. It's durable and resistant to acid. I'd call that a bowl, not a cup. Okay. Need to break the jewelry box with something heavy. Oh. Huh. Nope. Get back over there. Excuse me. Once I watched a detective movie where the criminal used acid to dissolve the bar. Excuse me.
So I'm free! But Carl wanted to use the golem to catch Adam. He must be stopped. Adam told me that John Dee's ancient laboratory was in his cafe somewhere. Hopefully I can find a way to defeat the golem there somehow.
Scarf sister has to have a lever to open it. I don't think wire cutters are strong enough to cut a chain like that. Hi. Draw the beam from the sun sign to the moon sign. The laser should pass through the colored elements in the order shown on the left side of the screen. Find one of the colored elements somewhere in the room. Okay. Huh? Um. I'm skipping. I'm confused. Yes. Really? Throwing a stone at a wall? Nothing? Bit disappointing there. Back to trying to figure out what I'm missing so I can get that one look and find. For some unknown reason, I'm getting the coin. But I'm looking at this and it's saying spoon set. Because I'm looking at a walkthrough. In fact, I think it's the same thing. And a coin is showing up there. Okay. Okay. Turn the bars and you got the wire. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can only get the one out so far. Can I? Okay. Pardon the sniffles. Okay. It's too dark in here. This room looks like it was illuminated by candles in ancient times. Maybe they're still here. I think the matches are infinite. Thank goodness. Oh. Pardon me. Tell you right now, I'm gonna be skipping this thing. Okay, so I think this needs to go on this side. How in the hell is this supposed to flip sides? Yeah, that has to go there. So, I got half the picture, even though I feel like this whole thing should be, like, flipped. I am skipping this puzzle. Can't make me do it. No. Okay, Emperor roll-off demands immediate results. The golem is ready for the ritual. He will be perfect. His power will be incredible. Such a giant can win any war. The ruler will be omnipotent. The conqueror will be invincible. But the possible loss of the golem's control frightens our scientific society. Even its creation, Dr. Kelly and I have discovered the reality of our horror. The last component of the formula for the super golem will be the blood of one of the heirs of the emperor. After the secret ritual, this person must be sacrificed. This is madness. No scientific experiments should cost people's lives. The emperor is aware, but he is hesitant. I'm going to the palace in the morning to talk him out of going through with this abominable. Oof. Ritual releases the magic creature's will. The golem's creation is not only difficult but also extremely dangerous work. Any mistake can give birth to a terrible monster. The true creator is always able to turn his experiment backwards. A great magical diagram describes the ritual of creation for the golem in an ancient alchemy alphabet. Possessing all the elements from the ritual of the release of the magical creature's will that creates the golem, when used in combination with the great alchemy amulet, the key to all knowledge, can also defeat the giant. Excuse me. I've created a copy of the amulet in secret to prevent the villains from seizing the world.
Ava, I should let you in on the secret of your birth. It was foretold in the Middle Ages. According to legend, your elder sister, Sarah, had to prevent the evil from coming into our world. She was to kill her adoptive parents. The poor girl wasn't able to do it and ran away instead. However, she was not able to run from her fate. Ava, you are the last of Rudolph II's descendants who can stop these villains. To prevent the plans of these traitors, I created a copy of their amulet. Now it's yours. After Sarah died, the Black Alchemists needed your blood to create the powerful Super Golem. But you have another destiny. Ava, you must save the world and save yourself. Don't waste any time.
Okay. I have no idea if I was able to also move that one. Okay. Nope. There's a slight rotation difference. just take control of him? For a brief moment, that was not lit. Okay.
Adam! Are you alright? Were you released? And what about your grandfather?
Eva, I'm fine. How are you? I didn't believe I'd be able to see you again. My grandfather is getting better. He told them that I wasn't guilty. You know Karl Schwarzenberg and his assistant? Anna, if I remember right, they're all dead. Their corpses were found burnt up in the tower. Can you imagine it?
Adam, you are not going to believe this, but my sister and I were descendants of Emperor Rudolph II.
Your sisters? You're really descendants of Rudolph II?
That's right. Our parents knew that the Black Alchemists would be hunting for us. They needed our blood so they could create a powerful monster. Our parents hid us, but they weren't able to survive. When we were infants, they sent us to different orphanages. Karl was the Black Alchemist devotee. He managed to find Sarah, adopt her, and then waited for her to reach full adulthood. By discovering about their plans for her, Sarah was able to frustrate his terrible plans. She was almost able to escape, but died. Adam, it is too much. I'm so sad. After so many years, I found my only relative. But it's too late now. I'm completely alone.
Eva, you are not alone. I've spent the last few years wandering, looking for something that I was missing, like a distant voice. And now that I've found you, I know what I was looking for.
Okay, well, aside from the also corny little thing of like, oh, I feel like I've been lost for a while. Distant voice, I see you, and the whisper is quiet. Here's the kicker. It's like, the ancestor of the character we're playing says you are the last descendant. She meets Adam. They fall in love, get married, have a child. That is now the new most recent descendant of Rudolph II. Meaning that Schwarzenberg guy, he can potentially kill, what was her name, Rachel? Anna? Go after Rachel, get rid of her, go after her kid. And the fact that he apparently is now unkillable. But yeah, otherwise, done. Some of those puzzles, there was no real rhyme or reason. Because some of those looking finds is like, you found an item from somewhere else in the game, you then use that item to unlock something in a look and find. And you use the item, but then you get an item back. And that one, with that lock, where it's like an open lock, I don't have a key, trying to find a key. And lo and behold, the key is in the look and find. The only thing is, since I believe that's the only time in all those look and finds in this game where the item to use on another item is in the look and find. Every other time, it's like, you need something to unlock something to have the last item in the list. You have it in your inventory. And then that last one with the rock and the piggy bank. Ugh. First and foremost, I didn't think that was a piggy bank. I thought that was just a porcelain pig. Which I guess most little piggy banks for kids are porcelain. But it did not give the impression of being a piggy bank. For one thing, it looked very tiny compared to everything else in there. But yeah, regardless, I finished it. I don't know if there's a sequel. But if you want to play this, here are the music. See if you can do a better playtime than I did. You can look up Alchemy Mysteries Prague Legends. From me, I am done. So yeah, till next time. Laters.